individuals. And the beauty of it all is that there are many stories that could be told, but we don't know which one will be written. Few get to walk this path, fewer still get more than one shot at the greatest glory the game has to give. Yet for 6 of the French squad, there's the chance to add their names to the list of 12. Only 12 men who've played in 2 World Cup final wins. And for one in the Argentina camp, this is the second and last chance to add that glory to undoubted greatness, to complete the set, to finish football. Before the drama starts to develop, and it already has been doing for some time, thanks to mainly the Argentina support in the crowd. We will stand to observe the national anthems, which can sometimes stir the blood just as much as the match itself. Away we go. Argentina looking to win the World Cup for South America for the first time since 2002, as France bid to further build European and their own dominance. And again from Messi, and he tried the little lift in for Alvarez, who was offside, but he made Hugo Lloris register his first bit of work for the night. Griezmann, nice flick from Alvarez, and Lloris watched it all the way into his clutches as Alexis McAllister let fly.
Yeah, well, the French have started the game poorly. Too many loose touches. Argentina just picking up the ball. McAllister on that occasion, good strike on goal.
Fernandez loses possession and wins it back. Di Maria. De Paul. Rodrigo De Paul, it's deflected behind, it came off Varane, and it is an Argentina corner as the side in the sky blue and white got busy. France could maybe do with a spell of passing, but Theo Hernandez has been guilty more than once of losing possession. Pulled back by De Paul, missed by Messi. Di Maria got it at the wrong time, right underneath it as it bounced up.
It's just bobbling, isn't it? Again, France giving the ball away. He just keeps himself onside the ball. It's a lovely cutback. Messi couldn't quite get on it.
I think we can see where he's going to be aiming. Right into that spot. Over the top of everybody came Olivier Giroud with a little too much vim and vigour.
Well, he's given a free kick, the referee. Let's have another look at it. I mean, Giroud just seems to attack it.
Bringing in Fernandez, chased by Giroud. Played up by Alvarez. Di Maria, lovely swivel of the hips. And down goes Di Maria. Penalty, Argentina. No hesitation from the referee. Dembele got too close.
It looks clumsy. You have to say, you can see what Di Maria wants to do straight away. The minute he goes by Dembele, he's thinking, let me get across you. Because you've got a decision to make then.
Messi scores! All of those goals, all of those moments in a magical career. A simple stroke of the ball from 12 yards out tops the lot. A goal in the biggest match of all for one of the greatest players of all.
Well, look at the focus. The coolest man in the building when he needed to be. A couple of steps. Have a looks at Lloris, sits him down.
Same routine. Up goes Theo Hernandez, and he's gone down on the edge of the box now. The referee has given that one to Argentina, and it looks like a clash of heads. He's calling for immediate attention.
I am blue sky. money player, money player, star player, money player, money player, money player, money player, money player, money player, star player, money player, star player, money player, money player, money player, money player, money player, star player, money player. Play, stop play, play, stop play, play, stop, never fear, never fear, no. Play, stop play, play, stop play, play, stop, never fear, no. Everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta, everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta. Everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta, everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta, everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta, everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta. Aye, Lusta, kuwe, 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 We will win today. We will win today. Nigeria will win today. Oh, we will win today. When I ball, we will play. We will play. When I ball, we will play. We will play. When I ball, we will play. Aye, Liberia, oh, Liberia, aye, Lusta, aye, Liberia, oh. Number one, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number two. Oh, yeah. Number two, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number three. Oh, yeah. Number three, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number five. Oh, yeah. Number five, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number eight. Oh, yeah. Number eight, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number nine. Oh, yeah. Number nine, get the ball. Oh, yeah. It's a goal. Ay, ay, ay. Everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta, everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta. Oh, money player, money player, money player, money player, money player, Lusta player, money player, oh, money player, money player, money player, money player, money player.
The biggest football events happening today. Argentina plays Spain in the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. And of course, it's going to be a good game today. I'm cheering for Spain, by the way. Let me register that too as well. This is BKS Online TV. I would like to welcome you, Vic Sibling, to the FIFA World Cup final. Sport Talk here on BKS TV. Coming Looking at 5 p.m. Liberia time, we're going to usher in various sports analysts across the world as we discuss sports here this evening. The kickoff between Argentina and Spain too as well. A couple of conspiracy theories too. We'll be diving into everything here. I was speaking to a friend of mine not too long ago. He told me that FIFA scripted 2026 World Cup final. This is how we saw ourselves here today. We try to bring you some of the highlights from the World Cup final. Because of copyrights issue, we cannot bring you those highlights here too as well. Very shortly, we'll try to project it here for you as we get started the conversation. I'm told the CEO will be on the field, in the stadium. He's also going to be joining us here very shortly as we get started the conversation. If you're listening to us too and also want to be part of this talk here this evening,
Everybody clap for Lusa.
we will drop the link in the comment section where you can use it to join. Or you can also tell us in the comment section your prediction of the country you're sharing for too as well.
Clap for Lusa. Everybody clap for Lusa. Clap for Lusa. I say I'm on it. Everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta, everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta, everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta. Number one, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number two. Oh, yeah. Number two, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number three. Oh, yeah. Number three, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number five. Oh, yeah. Number five, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number eight. Oh, yeah. Number eight, get the ball. Oh, yeah. You pass it to number nine. Oh, yeah. Number nine, get the ball. Oh, yeah. It's a goal. Ay, ay, ay. Everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta, everybody clap for Lusta, clap for Lusta. Money player, money player, money player, money player, money player, Lusta player, money player, money player, money player, money player, money player, money player, Lusta player, money player. Money player, money player, money player, money player, money player, Lusta player, money player, Lusta player, money player, money player, money player, money player, money player, Lusta player, money player. Play, Lusta play, play, Lusta play, play, Lusta never fear, never fear, no.
I want Liberian Lusta, one of four players. I want Liberian Lusta, got one of four players. I want Liberian people, we choose success. I want Liberian people, we choose success. Yeah. Play on, play, play.
Liberian people, we choose success. Our Liberian people, we choose success. Wherever you play, wherever you go, the Liberian people, we choose victory, victory, victory. Give us victory. Lusa give us victory. Lusa give us victory.
With a sports minister trying to connect Prince. Prince couldn't get a hold of it. It goes across the touchline for a throw in favor of Grand Crew County. Mohammed with the through clearance from Ezekiel. Controlled easily. Given to man wearing Chester 15 for Grand Crew County to Albert White. It's also between Snow and that player. Where sounds his whistle for an infringement. Nema County gets a free kick. Ezekiel. Goalkeeper Dober turns around. Gives it to Ezekiel. Lena looking around. Intercepted. That Grand Crew County player looking for Vani. Couldn't get a hold. Neymar County controlling. A run. And goalkeeper comes out with a clearance. Siaka looking for that player on the far side of the field. This could be looking around, and Ibrahim took it from him easily. A run, Keita, but he's in an offside position, so James Tapping did not touch it. Snow. A close one, goalkeeper Double comes out to get it. With just less than 5 minutes gone. With just less than 5 minutes gone. This game, well, seems to be an interesting one. They back out here.
Liberian Lone Star got 104 players. Our Liberian people, we choose success. Our Liberian people, we choose success. Yeah. Play on, play.
Liberian people, we choose success.
Our Liberian Lone Star, 104 players. Our Liberian Lone Star got 104 players. Our Liberian people, we choose success. Our Liberian people, we choose success.
success. Our Liberian people, we choose success. Wherever you play, wherever you go, the Liberian people, we choose victory, victory, victory.
Try our best here this evening. See how best we can play you some of the highlights from the World Cup final. Facebook keep taking us down for copyright reasons. It's great to have all of you on here this evening. It's the top of time to the relaying here. And of course to our own voice of BKS is also relaying to as well. Wonderful sports talk here this evening. The CEO is in the back with a couple of sports analysts too as well. The legend also in the back. It's going to be a wonderful conversation, man. I don't know who this guy cheering for. I just hope and pray that Messi Monawi. That's all I can say. It's 7:01 in Rwanda, Kigali, 5:01 in Liberia, and I'm told it's 1:01 Eastern.
I play more soccer, please play more soccer to be a triple champion. I play more soccer, please play more soccer to be a triple champion.
See you. Good evening from my end. Good afternoon from your end, and welcome to the show. How you doing, Chief?
I see the messy man. They hitting me on Facebook, or some of them say they don't watch the show because they don't watch the show because I'm already biased and tinted. So all the messy guys are yeah. But I think it's great to be on here tonight's show or this evening, afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. It's going to be a really great show, and this is the start of what to come. You know, I got my brother here. You know, he's going to talk more about this, but we are just starting something new, and he's going to be one of those guys that will help us push it from the sports angle. So this is a debut, and we look forward to having some big sports love on here. I have a lot of folks that I invited. The great Alfred Johnson, Polo Zika, Ernest Robert. I got Clarence Smith. I mean, and legend. You also talk about the folks you've invited. So hopefully, if a fraction of these guys show up tonight or this evening, this afternoon, it's going to be a wonderful show. But welcome to your own platform, my dear brother.
It's my greatest pleasure, always.
Legend, it's great to have you on here. Before we start, I know you guys will discuss the sports thing here. I'll just be sitting in the back. But let's hear you. Which one of the country you supporting, Chief?
So,
don't tell me say you neutral.
Well, I'm kind of drifting in that direction, but in all frankness, I'm a stern believer in our continent. So prior to today, I supported all of the countries that represented Africa. And as always, my traditional out of Africa country had been Portugal, because I was a huge fan of Luis Figo until date. So I still support, and coincidentally, I'm a fan of Ronaldo. As you see me, I'm donning my Manchester United jersey.
Yes, sir.
So I support Portugal to the fullest, but everyone cannot get to the final. The best teams today, in my opinion, Spain and Argentina, they are in the final. So we will be watching. For me, I will be watching for clear heart. I wish the greatest football player on planet Earth, Lionel Messi. I call him the miniature witch doctor. Messi, the very best. And of course, Spain with a very formidable side. Easily the best defense displayed in this 2026 World Cup. All the very best. We'll see how it unfolds.
Do you believe that there is a debate between Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi as to who is the world best?
So,
the man just said it though.
So let me firstly let you to know. I will give you my response from my background. So I have a communication background from Liberia. So my objectivity always kicks in from what I went to school for. So I cannot be biased. And I'm a Ronaldo fan. I'm a Manchester United fan. But in terms of the world best, it's like this. Messi is slightly above Ronaldo. If you put all of their accolades together, Messi trumps Ronaldo slightly. But I will always maintain that soft spot for Ronaldo because he played for my club, Man U. But the reality is Messi is slightly better in terms of achievement today. It's a harsh reality, but it's the frank answer to that question. And Messi has all of the achievements.
Well, I think I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. We both have the same theory on this one, because I also believe that when it comes to achievement, some of those greatest achievements, Messi have won them all. Ronaldo too have some, but the biggest of all is the World Cup, which Ronaldo don't have. But when it comes to skill, how do you weigh the both of them?
I think, to be candid, they both play up front, but they're unique players. I'll tell you for a fact. There was a time I went to a documentary of Messi's path to glory. Messi came from Argentina, obviously. His dad helped propel him to where he is today. Took him to Spain. It was a very uncomfortable ride. First of all, you see Messi as well in healthcare. We call it, a guy with a stunted growth. He's not a normal sized person. Messi is very small in stature. So just think about it. If you go to Europe, where football is bred and football is at a higher echelon, you go there to play with the best of the very best. BA Academy, because he went there very young, he went to academy. But when they look at his physique, his physical morphology, Messi looked too small. So he was looked down at, he was outcast. There was a time he was even playing away from the academy. He would stay outside of the academy and come to the academy just for practice, and his dad would take him back and forth. So he had a very rough path until people start to see naturally he was gifted. And, talent and truth cannot be denied. So they started to present him opportunity, and he started to showcase himself. So naturally, Messi is a gifted footballer. But if you watch our guy Ronaldo, how he worked, Ronaldo worked, especially in his prime. If you know who Ronaldo was, if you've read an avid football lover, if you saw how Ronaldo carried himself, how he trained excessively, and all of the greats, they say, I'm just related to LeBron James. He said there were times they were just talking about him, and he was telling the people there were times that his friends wanted for him to go out and have a good time in his prime, and he had to forego good time just to stick with his craft and work diligently. You cannot succeed, be a LeBron, be a Messi, be a Kobe Bryant. You cannot succeed if you don't work exceedingly hard on your craft, because talent alone is not enough. You have to make an extra sacrifice to get to the zenith, to get to the apex, to get to the very top of the power, to separate yourself from the rest.
I mean, great talk, great one. I like the way you balancing the conversation, even though being a big fan.
The man background, remember the man's an athlete. The man's a sports lover. So it's a blessing for BKS to have someone with knowledge and experience in this field. But I think it would be a disservice. I want to clarify my stance too on that, and I want to buttress what he said. And I want our folks, before the rest of the crew come on, let me state my stand. Now, I'm a Ronaldo fan. Legend and I, we are Man U fan. No doubt about it. So inherently, you would say naturally this will lean towards Ronaldo. And Ronaldo is my guy, talented guy. I think he's one of the best in the world, right? As far as the GOAT conversation, comparing him to Messi, like Legend said, Messi is different, right? He got an edge over Ronaldo and so many things, because you cannot name these guys, you can't rank them without talking about achievement, World Cup, the championship they've won and all that. So it put Messi up there. But here's why I defer a little bit is the league that Ronaldo played in, the leagues that Ronaldo played in. Messi, as great as he is, as talented as this young guy is, he was not able to go down that route. Remember, Ronaldo played in England. He shined. He went to Italy. He did the same thing. He, wherever he went, right? Ronaldo was Ronaldo. Messi, again, you can't question his talent and what he has done. But Messi went from Spain straight to the US here. So I think that gave Ronaldo a little bit of edge when it comes to that. But overall, Messi, I think he got an edge over Ronaldo. Now, for me personally, I still don't want him to win.
So, see, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I think you're being a little bit biased here. Do you think, in your opinion, if Ronaldo would have stayed, in the La Liga, or would have stayed in the English Premier League, he would have been better than Messi? Is that what you're trying to portray?
No. That's not what I'm saying. So if he has,
you're saying that, okay, you keep from this league to this league, he play all these leagues. So tell me now, if you would have stayed with one league and just play inside like the way Messi did from Spain strictly to the US, right, if Ronaldo would have done the same, do you think Ronaldo would have been a greater player than Messi?
It would have been a different argument if Ronaldo had stayed at Real Madrid, for example, where Madrid and Barcelona go back and forth as we know, Legend, they are the two top, team in Europe, right? So it would have been different. Ronaldo would have, accumulated more trophy, more championship than that. So, and then we look at the team that both of them play on, Argentina versus Portugal. What Messi has on the Argentinian team, Ronaldo doesn't have that on the Portuguese team. Ronaldo is he doesn't have that part. As we saw, this going to World Cup. So here's what I'm saying. I'm saying if Messi had gone the route that Ronaldo went, you got to count what you see. Legend talk about the physical, the training, all that stuff, his height and all this thing. Would he have been able to do the same thing in Italy or in England or anywhere else? I don't doubt it. I think he would have done the same, but he may not have been as what he did over there. But let me go back to my point. If we distract me here, here's what I don't want the man to win. And that's just my personal. It has nothing to do with his talent. It has nothing to do with him being the greatest player that ever played the game. It has nothing to do. I just don't like most of the fan, the way they can rub it in our faces and then go back. I'm going after the fan, and the fan, Ronaldo sorry or Messi, I'm sorry, but it's because of the fan that I'm rooting for you not to win. Imagine Messi winning back-to-back World Cup tonight. I will have to delete my Facebook app and stay out. It will not be easy. The people will flood. Right now, if you go on social media, they are all quiet because they're scared, they're concerned, they're not talking. But wait till the game is over. That's when you'll see everybody. But I'll pause here for now. Let's see if I can get some of those guys to come on.
And while you do that, if you don't mind, let me provide a little clarity on what my brother Alvin just said.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So here's my retort to what he just said. Understandably, sports fans can be very annoying, and one of the reasons why you asked me that question, Messi versus Ronaldo, is because by nature, us humans, we are very competitive. That's why you see people always compare Ronaldo and Messi. But everyone who knows me knows that I'm one of those who I do not partake in that. I do not partake in that comparison. Like the only reason I responded to that question because we are on a social platform and a lot of people watching me and they know my background. So I had to answer that question expediently. But by choice, I usually defer when I get a question asked. As I tell people, Ronaldo and Messi are the two greatest players of this generation. There's no need to even further debate that. So here's my thing to my brother Alvin. You don't have to hurt your head, and that's true. Fans are annoying, and I know where you come from. If Messi should win this World Cup, he's gonna create a wider gap between he and our guy Ronaldo. So I can understand that. But something you struck that resonate with me is the players that we have on Portugal versus the players on Argentina. It's not only just the talent. What kills me about I have a group chat, the soccer team I play for, we have a group chat. Other guys know. What kills me about the Portuguese player, I don't know if it is ego or if it is some of them thinking to themselves, like Bruno Fernandes, who I love dearly, obviously, man, you got a player. And I think he's the best midfielder in the world today. I revere Bruno a lot, but I think they don't play, they should play with Ronaldo because they think they are either at his level, the same caliber of player, or maybe they think Ronaldo thinks he's a world best player, so they cannot stoop below Ronaldo. But the camaraderie when you watch Portugal play and when you watch Argentina play, the guys that
don't you also think too is the issue a lack of leadership from the Portuguese captain?
But don't forget, it may not necessarily be Ronaldo's fault. It can be the other guy's fault. So I'm not going to shift the blame on Ronaldo or them, but I'm just going to tell you for a fact, anyone who knows the game like some of us, if you watch Portugal play, be it this World Cup, be it previous tournaments, and when you watch Argentina play, you know that the guys on Argentina, they generally love Messi. Look, so much so that I didn't realize Otamendi, he has Messi tatted on his body.
Yeah, the World Cup championship.
That is unheard of. I would not think somebody who is as successful as he is would do that. That tells you the guys, they really love Messi genuinely. And it helps. Because when the guys get ball, if Messi just stand next to that ball, nobody going to come closer to take it. If it's a free kick or whatever the case may be. But if Ronaldo stands by a ball on Portugal, more than likely somebody will even try to take that kick. So it just shows. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality. So we just have to say as it is. So Messi has a better chance of excelling and succeeding on his national team versus my guy CR7. But, that's why it is. It's just the truth.
And the
here's opinion. See you before you come in there.
Yeah, let me add that before I forget. So it's a team sports, right? What Legend just alluded to there, I think that's it. The previous World Cup, those guys played for Messi. The entire Argentinian team played for Messi because they wanted to have Messi win championship World Cup. So every one of them went to war for Messi. Unlike Portugal, you won't find it. You won't see it. Like Legend said, you put penalty down, you see Bruno Fernandes, he disappeared in this entire tournament. I don't know what the reason is, but it's just they were not playing for the man. They didn't want this guy to win. They were not all in there for Ronaldo. It was all about themselves. Unlike the Argentinian team, go watch the game tonight. DuPaul, we call him Messi bodyguard, right? You see the man. Yeah, protecting that guy 24/7. They got what's his name? The guy that coaching Atletico Madrid, his son. He plays for Argentina now.
Simeone?
So, yeah, Simone. His son plays. So I think he plays in the D there.
They all. I mean,
it was him I saw a clip, right? Him and the guy from Chelsea that played in the middle there. they were having some
Enzo
disagreement.
Fernandez.
They were having some disagreement, and you could see Messi coming from out there. When the man raised his hand out, he said, "Hey," they both turned around. You could see the Peking running to that guy, and he said what he wanted to say, and that was it. Then he shook his head. So that tells you how you can be the greatest player on earth if your team is not playing for you, if your team is not believing in one goal, one mission. It makes it harder. Now, no excuses for Portugal, for Ronaldo now, but that's the main difference between Argentina team, Portugal team. But yeah, I just really want to forget that part of it.
Yeah, so I like the way you, Ronaldo fan, always try to balance it, and that makes honor to feel that way. But here is my take, though. I think the major problem with the entire Portugal team is lack of leadership. I would think so. From the staff to the players, I think in my belief, I think it's lack of leadership because if you watch other countries play, Portugal biggest rival right now that we would say is Argentina. Now, when you see the both players, CR7 and Messi, guys from Argentina, they play for Messi. You see it on the field. Even when there is a foul play, you see how they protect Messi on the field. When there is a free kick to take, you see Messi decide who to take that free kick. But that doesn't happen on Argentina. Argentina, you got everybody making their own decision. Now, if this thing happened for the first, Portugal, sorry. If this thing happened for the first time on the field and you have the coaches on the sideline and watching the play and going back to the dressing room and they're not addressing those issues or they're not advancing the players and they're coming back again, repeating the same thing on the field, it looks like there's no leadership. No, everyone wants to be the boss. It doesn't work that way. You need to have one boss on the field. And that one boss should be someone that you will stand by, someone that you will support. So if you watch today, even the game between England and Argentina, you saw that there was no goal scored by Messi. The both goals were scored by Fernandez and the other guy. But after the game, you saw how those players were yielding Messi, like giving him all the glory, give him all that it takes to be the captain. But that doesn't happen on Portugal team. No. Messi was celebrated after England game, even though he didn't score a goal. So in my opinion, I think the entire Portugal team is lack of leadership. I think maybe Bruno then saying that and saying, Cristiano, let you sit down, let you give us the space, let do our thing. So in my opinion, I'm not saying this might be true here, but this is my opinion to this issue.
Yeah, but and then we as Ronaldo fan would take exception to that because you can't speak that without facts. So that's not what's happening. I think when it comes to the leadership, it goes both ways. It's not just Ronaldo. You got the coaches. You got the
staff. I also said the coaches.
One thing that I personally thought, because Portugal had one of the best teams in this tournament. They have a good chance at even reaching the finals and even winning. But any sport lover, if you really look at the game from an analytical vantage point, I think the coach from Portugal made some mistake. In as much as we believe in Ronaldo, in as much as we know that he can do it, we also know that his age has caught up with him. What the coach should have done was to play the picking that came in after, I forgot his name, that was playing the number 9. He one of those games he came on in place of Ronaldo and scored. Right? I think Ronaldo should have come off the bench in most of those games. If that had happened, Portugal would have had a better chance. And Ronaldo too should have known that he was all about winning, right? If you want to win, it doesn't matter how you get there, right? So the coach should have played Ronaldo off the bench, right? Bring him on second half, or maybe start him and then take him off and bring the other kid on to play. They would have had a better chance to win this tournament. That's just my take from the way Ronaldo was playing.
Let me add to that. Good observation, Alan. And that's Ramos. Gokalo.
Yes, that's his name, Ramos.
So you're right about that. I said that in a few games when Portugal were playing. Ronaldo should not be a full 90-minute player at this juncture of his career. But Carlos Queiroz kept playing Ronaldo full time. But here's the thing: those are things that happen like a rock in a high place. If you sub Ronaldo and the game doesn't go your way, if you know how the fans and the Ronaldo avid fans, they're gonna look at you very terribly bad. So it's a hard decision for the coach, but easily understood. Ronaldo should not be playing. Anyone who passed 40 years should not be playing a full match, in a very competitive World Cup as this World Cup has been so far. So yeah, that's a salient point that you made. I'm glad that you pinpointed that, Alvin. Ronaldo, this stage of his career, he could have gone at least 75 minutes, and you sub him out and you bring in Ramos, because Ramos was very impressive. Yeah, Ramos was very
I read an article from it was article from what's this guy named Ronaldo, the other Ronaldo. I call him
Ronaldo phenomenon.
He said Cristiano Ronaldo could do that thing in Saudi Arabia. He could outshine Saudi Arabia, but the World Cup is a different tournament. And he never had what it takes to get there. He said our mind might be willing to do it, but our body is the one that decides, that determines if we can continue or not. And I felt bad for him. The man really wanted it, but
he didn't.
As the R. Kelly song goes, my mind is telling me yes, and my body is telling me no. That's exactly what it was. But Ernest will be joining us here shortly. Abdul will be joining us here. Polo Zika too.
I don't know if y'all want to hang on for the guys, then we can delve into the.
Yeah, that's why we keep going with the Ronaldo thing.
What you guys think? You can take you guys take calls on your show. You can
take calls on the show.
So let's say the people view what they think about what we've said so far relative to Ronaldo versus Messi, and coming into today's final, what have been their overall perceptions, something in that regard.
Yeah, and we got the number. We got a WhatsApp number on the screen there for those in Liberia who want to call. You got a WhatsApp number on the screen. You can call and make your input. For those that know me personally, you can hit me up too, and I will be happy to bring you live so you can talk on here. But yeah, I think we want to save the main topic for our guys to join us here, because we don't want to start coming back. So a few of them have already hit me up. They'll be joining here soon. But yeah, going back to the Ronaldo, I felt bad for him. When you watch Ronaldo that we knew when he gets ball. Okay, I think calls have started coming in. When he gets ball, instead of challenging and moving, he will be looking for passes.
See, I think we have this caller. Good evening. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Good evening, your name and where do you join us from?
Curtis Bantu Miami, permanent of Buya, but currently most rather I'm joining you from the Coca-Cola factory belt.
Curtis, welcome. What's your take so far? Who are you cheering for this evening?
Oh, for me, it's actually hard to predict, because so long the game goes that day, it seems to be like right now I'm a Twins mother. Because from the day I started coming on the cricket players I've ever known and cheer for in my entire life is the great Orlando Andre Coutinho Messi. Okay. So I think from my perspective, looking at the previous matches and what the Spanish boys are doing is actually shocking and full of support. So
are you a Barcelona fan?
Yeah, I'm a bona fide Barcelona fan.
Okay, thank you. We have three type of people today. We have the Barcelona fan who don't care how the result goes. We also have those who are genuinely supporting Argentina, and we have those who are genuinely supporting Spain, and those of whom that are also just in the middle there and saying, I don't care how the result goes, like my man, the legend too as well. So it's great to have you on here, Curtis.
All right, my regards to the CEO, and it's a pleasure, being part of the show.
Thank you, Chief.
And then we got some people who don't want Messi to win at all. Yeah, so
they got people who don't want Messi to win. So I'm one of those who don't want Messi to win, And the only reason why I don't want Messi to win is because probably me and the CEO, we have the same reason. Sekou Carrasco is trying to join us here. Let me see if I can share the link with him. CEO, you could also share the link with him too as well.
I think I did.
And yeah, let's see if we can get it done here real quick.
Yeah.
So I think the CEO and I, we have the same reason. But let me carry you to the conspiracy theory, the legend. Maybe you have more take on this issue while we are with the other guys to join us. You saw that charity photo that was taken by UNICEF, I'm sure, UNICEF organization that has to do with Lionel Messi and Lamine Yamal. You know, a lot of conspiracy have been going on. People have been talking about wearing the number 19 jersey. At that time, Lionel Messi wore number 19 jersey for Argentina. Fast forward to today, we have Lamine Yamal also wearing number 19 jersey for Spain. And other people have gone as far as saying that they have 19 days between their birth and all of that. What's your say? Do you believe that this was scripted by FIFA 19 years ago?
People legend come in, then you add the goal they took away from Egypt, the way they Cape Verde, everything, and the route they took to get to the finals. I mean, the team they play, add that to Portugal team, and then do your analysis.
I actually looking at Argentina's own path to the final. Argentina defeated Cape Verde, right? 3-2 in OT. Argentina beat Egypt 3-2 again in regular time. People were saying, "Oh, Argentina, they are just playing African Cup of Nations at this point. They're playing too many African countries." So you know they'll all be those kind of conspiracy theories. But like I said, it seemed for some odd reason that the boss of FIFA, Infantino, he seemed to like Messi. Perhaps he like Argentina, who knows? But you cannot fault Messi for that. His love for Messi is not Messi's fault. He has to be a professional man. So, you know, these things are playing in people's mind. Like if you are somebody who is bitterly against Messi, you don't want to see Messi succeed. If Messi gets fouled, you know, and you're going to see it differently. I'll give you an example. The foul that Balogun committed and he got red carded versus the foul that Messi committed and he was not red carded. When you think about that and you are a fan of maybe a Ronaldo and you look at Messi's foul, you'll be like, oh my God, how can Messi not be red carded for this and then Balogun get red carded? That's what I was saying. It's more discretionary on the refs, and all the refs, they don't see things the same. So one ref may see it as harsh, and other ref may see it as, well, it warrants a yellow card or maybe it warrants talking to the player. So, you know, the conspiracy theory is not going to leave the game. But all along, I would tell people I have been a huge proponent of replay and goal review. And before they were introduced, I always said it will come a time. I always used to tell people who remember me very well from doing sports on radio and TV, they remember that I used to always say,
the legend.
Yeah.
I beg you, we have on our Musa ability on the line here. He wants to chip me.
Yeah, before he come out,
real quick.
He's on the line.
Yes.
Okay, he's my dad's guy, so we'll talk after he's done. Go ahead.
And then before you bring him, you should tell him about the video of the FIFA president reaction to the time I think Egypt against
I think that Musa is on top of everything because he despises Lionel Messi so much.
But what and Abdul?
Thank you.
How you doing, Chief? What's your prediction for today's game?
Well, you know, there will be no help today. So, you know, we're not going to help today. So, we're not going to Spain will flog them.
But don't you think Spain winning is the same win as Messi winning? Looking at the photo that was taken 19 years ago and all of that, you don't believe in that conspiracy?
My friend, one country is in Europe, one country in America, so I don't really the same. Not the same. You know, the same that I just go to Spain.
Okay, great. So before we take leave of you, give us your honest prediction for the game today. Who do you think is going to win and how many goals?
I think it's going to be a very good match, but it's going to be a lot of tension. Argentina has
the players are very strong. I think they're stronger than Spain. And they are much more aggressive. They're going to have to put a referee that can be able to deal with tension in the game. And there's also going to be a lot of tension on the field because it all boils down to all the emotion from the beginning of the World Cup. Like you see some of us, we are what we call spillover supporters. All our anger and everything now is into this game. So it's going to be a rough game. It's not going to be easy. It's most likely that tactically, if the game extends beyond 90 minutes, Argentina will have the edge because Argentina has a good bench. And if it goes beyond 90 minutes, they can bring out those players and they can make the difference. But Argentina has played one way all the time. And that will be exposed today because the other team now has sufficient information as to how to deal with the play. So I think at the end of the day, this has nothing to do with emotion. It just has to do with, practical, football, the history of football in Spain, and their knowledge of the game. Everything is going to come out today, and I think that Spain is going to win.
Okay, before we go, Legend want to ask you one or two questions. Legend, go ahead, Chief.
Yes, sir. Honorable Ability, how are you, sir?
Yes, sir, Chief.
All right, I'm glad you can hear me. Full disclosure, this is my own big brother. I'm the son of Councilor we say, and my dad was his teacher and his mentor. And I met him in Liberia 2017. I'm sure he remember. We chopped it up a lot at GT Bank. So that's my real big brother. So Chief, having said that, I want to know your take. Looking at the paths of the two finalists today, Spain, who they played, and Spain, they had Saudi Arabia, they had Uruguay in the progression, and Cape Verde to this final. And you saw Argentina's own path. They had two African nations, Cape Verde, they have Egypt, and then they made it through Switzerland. So what would you say? Do you think the two finalists today are the two most formidable team in this year's World Cup, or you think one had a little easier path or the other had a tougher path?
Well, first, let me say that Argentina, made a remarkable stride. What they have done, I don't think is something that has happened in recent history of football to go to the final, in a row. Maybe there are older records, so I can't say definitely. But that first it's a good feat, and I think that they should be commended for that. The second is that Spain had a much tougher pathway. If you look at the thing that Spain eliminated, if you look at the bracketology, there's a bracket that FIFA created.
Right.
If you look at Argentina pathway, and you look at Spain pathway, Spain eliminated most of the first-class teams, including the tournament favorite, which was clearly France was this tournament's favorite.
Agree.
They got rid of all those heavy things. So now the final is different. Honestly speaking to you, the final is different feeling, different emotion, and how you got there will not matter.
No.
Football, your calmness, and how your players play, you get red card, you are out. You will not make it. So these are the things that they will take into consideration. But, again, this World Cup was something very special, thing that people did not expect to do well, did well. But yes,
Thank you.
Spain had a much tougher pathway.
Thank
honestly.
you.
I mean, if you look at the bracketology.
Thank you, Chief. CEO, you want to say one or two things before your man goes?
No. We'll part it after after Spain win, I'll call it probably we'll party after that. After we finish beating Argentina.
So you coming to
Thank
your
you.
party for sure. For sure, he's coming to your party. Thank you for being there, Chief.
All right.
Okay. So that's it. Let me welcome Big Brother Abdul S. Molibai, Sekou Kalasco. All you guys are here. So now we just sit.
I think we can start with the actual game analysis now because I know we got time. Come here, not too much in our favor, so we can start. We can start with the Argentina and Spain game.
So let me turn it over to legend, Mr. Wise. I know he's the most senior and veteran person of sports here. So Wise, welcome. You can kick the ball rolling and let's have our take, Chief.
Yeah, my greatest pleasure again. And let me wholeheartedly welcome Sekou Kalasco and my brother Abdul Moba.
Yeah,
My
Abdul.
greatest pleasure on sharing the platform with you all. I pretty much, because the social media has aged, we all see everyone. And I can pretty much speculate. I know who Kalasco supports because I follow him on social media. And I know it's going to be a very spirited conversation. So let me allow you guys to introduce yourselves and tell us where you stand relative to today's match. Kalasco, you can go first.
I think Kalasco is having an issue with this.
If you have an issue, then my brother Abdul.
Thank you very much, Wisa, and thank you, Ivan. I'm Abdul Moliba again. For today's game, before giving my analysis on today's game, I just want to talk on some things that you guys were talking about. Yeah, so firstly, when we're looking at the path of the both teams, there is something many people are forgetting. The last World Cup and this World Cup. If you see how the zones were created in the last World Cup, they were created in a way that Argentina and Spain should have met. It did not work in the last World Cup. Even in this World Cup, if Spain had topped her zone, they and Argentina would have met in the semi-final. Portugal, if Portugal had topped her zone, because Portugal did not top her zone. Portugal's zone, I think, was topped by Colombia and Spain, when Portugal came second. They created in a way that Portugal, FIFA actually wanted for a Messi versus Ronaldo match. It happened in the last World Cup. It did not work. It happened in this World Cup. If Portugal had tapped her zone, Portugal and Argentina would have met in the semi-final. Unfortunately, Portugal did not tap her zone. They came second. It created a more difficult path for Portugal than that of Argentina. And if you look at it also, Colombia and Argentina should have also met. Colombia was one of the very tough teams in the tournament. Unfortunately, again, they got defeated by Switzerland, making the path a little bit easier for Argentina again. Although the Switzerland game was not very easy, but I think a Colombia versus Argentina would have been even more difficult than a Switzerland versus Argentina. So if we're looking at all the luck along the way, how all those bullets, Argentina were just miraculously dodging them onto the final, you can clearly see that this final, you go up, you come down, Argentina will win. And I can tell you why. There are many things at stake in this particular final. What are those things? Number one, the World Cup is being played in America. Lionel Messi plays in the MLS, in the American League. FIFA just announced that the Ballon d'Or is not only restricted to a player playing in Europe. That should signal a lot of things to people. Now, if Argentina wins, it puts Messi in a comfortable position to win the 9th Ballon d'Or. And he will not just be winning the 9th Ballon d'Or, but he will be elevating the status of the MLS. A player in the American Soccer League, Super League, is the best player in the world. That's one thing at stake. Argentina is the only South American team in the current tournament. They are defending South America. And they are also defending I listened to Messi, one of his interview, I think 2 days ago. He said he's very tired. So I foresee him retiring after this particular World Cup. So the gift for Messi is this World Cup. Besides that, if you look at the spirit of the team, the only team that had a spirit that Argentina has currently was the USA. It was not only backed by players. USA did not have that quality player that Argentina has. But if you see the pressing on the field, the fight on the field, the movement, only USA can compare to Argentina in the whole World Cup when it comes to fighting with their life and their soul. If you see Argentina playing in this World Cup, it's like their life is dependent on it. See players sliding, player per player. Trust me, Argentina does not have a better player for player than Spain, than France, than England. Player for player. If you look at the whole Argentina team, you got Messi, you got Alvarez, maybe Enzo, and the keeper. All the other, even look at Argentina defense, those are all Tottenham Hotspur. Those guys on their club teams, they are not the high-class defenders that we know. So as team, the fighting spirit, the team spirit, the fight for Messi, the fight for the MLS, and all of those things going to play in favor of Argentina tonight. I see the win for Argentina.
Very salient points. Let allow brother Carrasco to chime in. Go ahead, Carrasco. I think you're muted.
You muted.
Okay, sorry. Thank you, Legend. It's good to be here. And I mean, you being somebody who follows sports a lot, I know I follow you sometime. I know what you brings to the table. But before I listened to all of the analysis with Ronaldo and Messi, and for sure, we all got our own biases when it comes to the two players, and based on how you see them, for me, over the years, I have not really been a Messi fan, neither a Ronaldo fan, but equally so, as a man who, who believe in perseverance and judging per the two players and where Ronaldo has come from in his career and to reach to where he is today through very difficult time. Having made mention of some of the steps he took from Portugal to England, from England to Spain, from Spain to Italy, from Italy to the Arab League. I mean, his steps are very remarkable and an enviable one. So, based on that, I support him. As compared to Messi, Messi came from a generation of very great player in Barcelona. He was incorporated into the team, the likes of Xavi, you just name it. A very great soccer, collaborations. He came into that team and he went there and he performed a lot. He did exceptionally well. He went to France. He did not make it in France. He went for PSG. And, he did not succeed in PSG. He had to leave to the extent where certain time they used to be jeering him on PSG team when he played. And, so he left from there. He went to the MLS. He's there making his mark. But when it comes to his country team, I think he's one of the greatest ever. That you can't argue it. Based on his record, based on the achievement that he has done for both his country and the cup he initiated his playing career with Barcelona, he has done some very fantastic job that you can overlook. But I'm a Ronaldo fan. I will give it up to Ronaldo. Having said that, I think this final today will be a very great final. Judging per the two teams, the head-to-head record, the both of them has met 16 times, and with the winning record being equal. And the last time the two teams met was in 2018 friendly match in Spain, and I think it was something that it is something that the world will be looking up to, and Messi, from all what we have seen, that game will be a tension-packed game today. And there are reasons that I believe, Legend, that the game will be a tension-packed game because there is this perception already that Messi is favored and players have said it, coaches have said it.
Right.
And, it's something that will go down. The ref, even the ref today that is officiating this game, will be under a tremendous pressure based on all of the perception from everybody that will be watching that game today, players on the field. So it will be a tension packed game. But at the end of the day, I think I would give it up for Spain. There are reasons why I think Spain will carry this game. Player to player, uh, you can match the both team. Player to player. I mean, in terms of the caliber of teams they play for, the kind of result that they have achieved player to player from an individual level, and you see how Spain collectively play their game. Very patient team, play the ball around, exhaust you, and expose your defense. As compared to Argentina, who wholeheartedly will just play the ball. Everything they want to do is build around Lionel Messi, play the ball, and want he to be the man of the moment. Is different from Spain. So we anticipate a very good final, and we look forward to what will happen on the field of play.
I appreciate your beautiful take today's match, and I'll turn it over to the CEO to give his salient words.
So my take, I know we've been joking about my bias when it comes to not wanting Messi to win, but if you put your football lenses on and real football analysts, if you look at it, you can tell that Spain has a better chance of winning Argentina today. And here's why I say that. I think Sekou alluded to one of them here. Unlike Argentina that relies on, I would say, moment of brilliance from Messi, right? They will wait, they'll do their thing, they'll just wait for Messi to pick up, and then when they have that chance, they go to score. True Messi, everything is built around Messi. Spain is completely different. Spain has the midfield, and we all know football, if you can hold the ball in the midfield, you got a better chance of detecting the game, right? So with all the guys they have in the midfield there, I think they're going to outbox the guy from Chelsea, and I think they will do a better thing at holding the ball. And when they hold the ball more, they will give Messi hard time. They will shut them down. Another point that people keep forgetting, to all my colleagues on here, is Spain has the best D in the entire tournament. They've conceded only one goal throughout the entire tournament. They got the best defense. So with that type of defense, it's not going to be what Argentina did against England, where England could not even hold the ball in the midfield. They could not even do anything up front. You have Lamine, you have other guys that will be pressing, that will be holding ball, and it will be completely different. And I believe because of the midfield and the defense, Spain has a very good chance at defeating Argentina. And then I think honorability says something that most people didn't catch. Folks have now crafted a strategy on how to contain Messi. I know it's hard to contain him. You can't do that individually. It's very hard. But there are ways in which you can do that. So there will be, if you watch the game today, you'll see there will be someone on Messi, foot to foot, wherever he goes, there will be someone next to him. And when that happens, plus their defense they have in that midfield, I think it's going to be hard. And if Argentina make mistake, what they did against Portugal, what they allow against England, and all those other teams, they score and then they come back, they can't do that, I think. If Spain scores a goal today, first, if they go ahead first, it's going to be a done deal for them, and it's going to be hard for Argentina to come back from it. So again, my take is going to be, I predict 2-0 today. I think Spain is going to beat Argentina 2-0. I know my brother laughing, but I will come back here. I will call you. I'm too shaky. But man, about the analysis I gave you. So I think it will beat Argentina 2-0 today. And that whole balance, that golden boot thing is not. So Messi, remember that he has to score 3 goals today to be able to surpass Mbappe. So that's not going to happen. Congratulations to Mbappe for winning that. But I think it's going to be like Sekou said, Abdul said, everything's going to be stacked. There are so many things that we need to consider. I still also believe that the referee will play a major role in this game. If they try to pamper Messi, if they try to make any bogus call there, it's going to be very, very difficult. People are watching, everybody's watching. But again, I think Messi tonight, Messi is going to not.
Anytime Gio come on, I can't hear again.
Oh wow.
Oh, you see that jumping leaf,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, Gio. Anytime he come on, I can't hear.
But you can hear me,
Junior,
right? You can hear me now?
clearly, you are very
I gotta
audible.
go back and come back on.
Yeah,
Okay.
go back, come back, go back. So legend, that's
Yeah.
my take there. I think it's gonna be 2-0. I'll call Abdul after the show, after the game, and say, hey brother, I told you this is it. Somebody in comment section talking about put money on there. No, I'm not putting money on there, but
Salient points, but allow me because my antennas have been raised by my brother Abdul because of all he said.
yeah,
relative to
he said a
Messi.
lot of things on
He
there.
said a lot
I
of
guess
things.
he
So
said
let me just counter a couple of them. I don't believe in some of those conspiracy theories. We follow sports so closely. Argentina coming into this World Cup, into today's final, they're sitting pretty solid. They have gone like 13 matches straight unbeaten, and you know who they play and where they play. They play in South America, where soccer is at a very skilled level. And considering they are playing Spain in the final, they all have that flair. They play with a lot of skillful players, and Spain have incorporated a lot of players now who are solid in defense, and not that they've not done in the time past, but with this 2026 World Cup, Spain defense is so formidable that they've kept the most clean sheet, I think up to 6-7 clean sheets. So today's game, in my estimation, is going to boil down to the people who will be checking Messi, because it only takes one play for an exceptional player to shatter your defense and get the needed result, which is a goal. So I think my brother Shako, I'm telling you, Alvin, there's no way I foresee or scoreless game for Argentina, because they have that. I call him the cheeky witch doctor, Lionel Messi, and you cannot deny the fact that that man is so crafty that you can just take a snap of a finger and Messi is behind your defense. And as far as what other have said and other people have alluded to, referee compromise in the game, I think sometimes we just need to I told somebody the other day, Carrasco, I told them, take a deep breath and just let the game play and put yourself in a neutral position. But if you have your mind already predetermining that is going to be a cheating done for Messi, you're going to cloud your thoughts, and you're going to see it as.
But legend, there is a pattern. There is a pattern. And, it is something that is being. Look.
What is the pattern?
Look.
Stop that. The ref have all the games. In all the games, the ref have been fair, frankly speaking.
Well, it depends. It depends who's seeing the glass half full of.
That's what Wisa is saying, that we should go to the game with open mind.
So look, whatever you do,
there you are. Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do, it is today, this particular game, especially this World Cup. Legend talk about something, and there have been a lot of controversy that is within this World Cup, especially surrounding Messi. That he's being favored. Some of the actions that have been taken against other players, specifically, look at the Bellingham situation, and he did mention it clearly. And whether we agree or not, people will speak about it, right? And because it is a reference point that people will make. Similar foul that was conducted by him, it was also initiated by Messi. What did they do? He did not even get a yellow card, but Bellingham was red carded. And after the red card was rescinded, people make reference to it. There have been a lot of statements, Egypt, you just name it. So people will talk about it. But how be it? Look, as sports lover and as somebody who's been following the game a lot, I know today's encounter will be a very tough one. Look, whether we agreed being a Ronaldo fan or being a Messi fan, but today, it is the first time in the world.
That's all Spain and Argentina. Why you want to drag wrong force Ronaldo to something that he not work for?
It is the first time in the World Cup history. The first time in World Cup history that the champion of Europe and the champion of South America will be playing. It is the first time in that. And if you look at Spain and Argentina, the last time they ever met, Argentina joint highest defeat in their history was conducted by Spain, 6-1. And in their last 6 meeting, Spain has won then 4 or 5 times in a row in the last 6 meetings. So it will be a very tough one. You know, it will be Spain is a footballing nation. Argentina is a footballing nation. But today encounter will be purely on the basis of what people perceive that will happen and what will happen actually on the soccer pitch. And I believe
I think I'm the only Argentina man here, so I need some time to come in.
Well, that is Spain man finish. That must Spanish man finish here for that you come in. Yeah.
So I strongly believe that it will be a very strong encounter. Look, it's not about being Argentina man or Portugal man. You know, as a sports lover, like I'm saying, judging per the record. Don't take it from me. It is the record that I'm talking about right now. And in football, at times, records speak for itself.
Oh yeah.
Records speak for itself. There are other person. So that you can say we were supposed to in Liberia. Anytime Africans used to come in Liberia, Sekou Bamba either scoring or they defeating us. So that record, look, I know this time football is contemporary. Technology is involved. Even the football they play now, it got technology inside. So everything has changed. But equally so, Spain, in my opinion, is the better side today in terms of player by player comparison and the desperation in the team to win something.
Oh, very beautiful point, Carrasco. And we all know today, coming into today's final, Spain has won World Cup, and Argentina sits on 3, looking for her 4th. And when you look at FIFA ranking today, that's why I'm drifting toward right now. FIFA ranking today, Argentina, obviously being World Cup defending champion, sits 1, and Spain is close 3. You look at the standard of football in Spain, and you look at the caliber of player on the Spanish national team and the ages involved. I would tell anybody for free that Spain as a team has a more formidable side, but where Argentina sits with Leo Messi being the greatest footballer, I think it kind of like evens out everything there, where the actual game gets to play on the pitch versus when you look at on paper, Spain is the better side. So with that said, guys, what are you seeing in today's game? Yeah, and we'll begin with you, Abdul.
Thank you very much. And say I'm the only Argentina man. You know, Abby says something.
You want point saying victim situation?
No, I'm not a victim. Trust me, Argentina going to win again, and these are several reasons. Apart from the first reasons that I gave, let's go to technical football reasons to the game. If anybody watch Brazil and Morocco game, now this is a model that we're going to use for tonight's game. If you look at Morocco plays almost like Spain. They keep the ball from the opponent, play the ball around. They have a lot of flair to their game. Okay? If you watch that game, in the first half, Morocco, I can say they turned Brazil eyes. The second half, what happened? Brazil brought in Fabinho. They started to bring physical players in. When they started to muscle Morocco, they lost from the game. And that's one advantage Argentina has tonight. Spain can play all the game. By the time they start to hit each other, let's see whether Isaac Cabasa then will stand in front of people there, or Martinez and other people. You get Paredes. The man is a complete rebel in the midfield. The whole Argentina midfield. And now when you look at Spain and France, why Spain beat France? France, player for player, they had the best team in the tournament. In fact, everybody expected France to be in the final, but it was tactics that beat France. France were playing with only 2 natural midfielders, which were Rubio and Chouamani. And they were playing with 4 attackers. They were playing with
Olese on bad money, the man is playing on the wing. He's a forward. Technically speaking, he's a forward. They were playing with 4 attackers, so they lost the midfield to Spain, and that what caused Spain to even beat France convincingly. If you saw France, the coach made a substitution very late when he started to play with 3 midfielder or 4 midfielder. Normally, Spain play with 4-3-3. Argentina play with 4-2-3-1. And looking at the players that Argentina are using, technically speaking, they are using 5 midfielders. So it's going to be 5 midfielders against 3 in France game. I mean, in tonight's game. Now, we can say 4 midfielders because we'll take Messi from there because Messi is not pressing. Messi is only walking. And whosoever that is, if you think you can man mark Messi tonight, just know that you'll be on downward or start walking a ball because the man don't stay in one place. If you saw England game, after England scored, what Messi did, watch the play. We all know Messi was playing in the middle. The 4-2-3-1, the 3, he was playing in the middle. When he saw that England crowded all the midfield, he drifted to the right. Now, such a person, if you saw the goal that Enzo scored, if anybody watched that particular goal, when Messi got that ball, he pushed it to the right. The right back was there. Everybody was expecting him to cross. At the time, there was the number 4 was still marking Enzo. He pushed it for the second time, pretending to dribble. What happened? The number 4 left the space, came to door on Messi. He tracked the ball to his right and then feed it back to Enzo, who had enough time to settle the ball and kick from outside the box. So, one man cannot mark Messi. That one thing people should understand. If you put, not that Argentina team is bad, Argentina team is not bad. Even without Messi, Argentina can play a very strong game. So that's the mistake many teams make. If you try to put 2-3 players around Messi, you're going to create space for other players. Another thing, he passes into close spacing, he crosses. See the crosses in England game. Not that England never had long defender, tall defender, but every ball was dipping above them, going to the players to head up into the pool. So tonight game is a midfield battle, and it will be very physical. For Spain to survive tonight, they should real Baboon Koto on their foot. And not so, brother. You could be surprised with
but that legend fact you come in that also it speaks to our concern because they will be allowed to do that because they are
no, but physical game is allowed. It's not a foul. Physical game is not a foul. You can hit someone with your shoulder. Yeah. And when you see Argentina team, they can slide a lot. If you are sliding, just make contact with the ball. As long as you make contact with the ball, you eat the man small, the play continue.
So, I'm sure our Spain is equally ready for that task. But like here,
we wait to see. Only Rodri in our whole team I know is ready for physical game. All the other rest, when they hit them, they will get scared.
Abdul, we don't entirely agree with you, but let hear our brother Carrasco.
Exactly, Abdul. Exactly. Football these days is it's not rugby, right? We do agree.
Italy are going to be winning championship every year.
Yeah. If you look at the Spanish team, these are guys that play in some of the toughest league in the world. Mm-hmm. You know, when Spain won the World Cup, the last time they won the World Cup, they did not win the World Cup on silver platter. They were very competitive. They made their way to the final and won the final, right? And like I made mention, it is not the first time that Spain is meeting Argentina for you to say, oh, it is the first time they are meeting them. The last time they met Argentina, the last time the two teams ever played was in 2018.
The last time the current players. The last time they have not born most of the current players.
But Argentina still had a better team.
Still young babies.
Argentina had the lack of Zanetti. They had the lack of Cambiaso. They had, you just name it. Some of the Cordoba. They have some of the best players in the world. Argentina have never been short of players. They have always produced some very great talent, right? And for in 2018, and they lost 6-1 against Spain. So it's not something that is new to the Spanish team. If you look at the composition of the Spanish Mayfi being controlled by the current world best, right? If you see his performance, look at how he played. He's one person who detects the pace of the game based on the mobility from the other players around him. The guy is very good mobile team that their strength is like Barcelona when you have Iniesta, when you have Xavi, when you have some of the players, because when you want to break any team down, the best you can do is to hold the ball from them. And
That's
Spain
it.
has that potential. Spain has that potential to hold the ball from you. Argentina played Cape Verde, right? We saw the outcome of the performance. Argentina played Egypt. They played Egypt. We saw the outcome of that performance from Egypt. They play other team in the World Cup. We've been seeing how they've been playing in the World Cup. So Spain, with that kind of defensive ability they got by conceding only a goal in the World Cup, should send a very strong signal that this is not just only a walkover team. They're not going to center their game around and say, okay, we like you say, let's be walking behind Messi. No, they will make Messi to be walking behind them because they will play the ball to the extent where
Messi will walk. Oh,
they will
he
play
will
the
walk
ball to the
around. He
extent
will
where
walk.
you're not going to be say, okay, Messi is not the kind of player you'll be man marking. No, because it's not the Messi we know before that used to go deep down and play the ball. He's standing in one corner, a pedestrian, standing in one corner, want to receive the ball, and may away that give and take and go for it. But Spain is far beyond that, and that final today will be a great one to watch based on the excitement that is surrounded with Lamine Yamal being somebody who practically that Messi
Right.
when so that expectation from him and that ability to say, okay, today I want to show something to the world. This is a final. I want to show something to the world. I want to show Messi that the baby that he saw in our top, that baby is a man today, and that baby has the potential to also prove a point to him at a final of the World Cup.
Strong point, Carrasco, and we'll let my brother Alvin, you want to tie in the conspiracy theory and all that has been said about Messi and Lamine Yamal, put it all in a nutshell and just bring everything together for us.
I agree with everyone. And when it comes to the fairness of the game, we've all watched the game.
We're not hearing you.
You're not hearing me.
Yeah, Carrasco, he's audible. Carrasco, I think you need to go here.
Come on.
He's audible.
You hear me now?
I do.
Now, the Argentina men or the Messi men or what they can do, they can play with people. So I think you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that FIFA wants Messi to win. And Abdul laid most of the reason out there. I agree with some, but not all. So everybody, the FIFA is really rooting for Messi to win. They want to have this history. You got the financial implication into this. You got Messi, the good Messi, back-to-back Messi, all that stuff. So they want to close this whole good argument between Messi and Ronaldo. Now, the bad thing and all those things, we can all say that. For me, I want to base it on what I have seen this tournament. The calls that have been made in favor of Messi, the calls that have been made in favor of Argentina, I think you can see it. Remember, we all played a game with the ref. Then some of the calls were just bogus call. Messi has been pampered. Messi will go and stand, in front of a referee and tell him and demand respect from the ref. You see the FIFA president there putting his hands on his head when he sees goal being scored against Argentina. So all the stuff. But so for me, I think the conspiracy theory, the folks who are asking those questions, they have legit reason to do so because of the calls that have been made against other teams like Kiver, like Egypt, and all those folks. So, but overall, I don't think it's going to happen today. I think all eyes are on them today. The ref is not going to try to temper up today's game. If he does it, it's going to look really, really bad on FIFA. But we got our man Ernest just joined. I
Right.
will stop
I
here
got
and
to
let.
introduce him.
Yeah.
Ernest, are you in a conducive position to chime in right now, or you want to park? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm mobile. I'm driving. I'm not sure if that you guys can hear me.
You are
Yeah, we can hear
audible,
you.
but are you comfortable
Okay,
to
cool.
speak right now?
Absolutely. We can
Okay.
multitask.
If you are following, just take it from any angle that you feel comfortable starting with.
Well, thanks. I didn't follow all along, but I was giving a backstory as to the nature of discussion today, and we're happy to have for you guys to have us on. Sorry, I'm a little late. I just got out of church and was kind of doing one or two things before I headed to the watch party. As you can see, I'm a Brazilian fan. I support Brazil to the letter, despite the fact that we're not into the final two or playing for the championship match. But to the issue that you guys are discussing, I will support Spain today. I understand the narratives that are being conjured out there regarding FIFA and its conspiracy theory to give Messi a farewell, a departure from the beautiful game. Arguably, he's one of the game's greatest. He's one of the game's greatest. So we can't take that from him. But the overall collective that has defined Argentina is them being a team that serve each other. They all play for him. He doesn't track back. He doesn't do too much. They leave him up in the space, and everyone else around him will do the dirty work. So that's been the core of this Argentina team. Now, when you come to Spain, from top to bottom, you have individual players with qualities that can define the game per se. From the left back, right back, Pedro Porro, they've been very instrumental in big games. Rodri has reinvented himself to be that pivot, that six, that anchor in that midfield. So it's going to be for a good watch, and I support Spain today. But I think it's going to be a spectacle for all of us to enjoy, especially those of us who follow the game, play the game, and things of that nature.
On just joining us, let allow you to be the one to start this next topic of discussion. We are looking at the top-notch player this tournament. In all frankness, have produced a lot of quality in terms of the top players in the world today. We're seeing how the like of Harry Kane step up tremendously, the like of the great Lionel Messi, and all of the Jude Bellingham, all of the top-notch players. They've played a tremendous soccer so far in this year's World Cup. What would be your own take in terms of the best player going into today's final? Who do you foresee could be named the best player of this tournament? And if you want to add, who you think should be considered like best goalie, assist, everything? Who are the top-notch player in your purview?
So normally, when these laurels are handed out, FIFA tend to look for the one with the most goal, most assists. But as we've seen in this World Cup, all of the big players step up huge. The like of Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, Lionel Messi, all of those guys, Mbappe, Michael Olise, they all play top-notch football. You know what I mean? So it's hard to define who would be the MVP or the golden boy of this tournament, but there's good cases for people like Rodri, right? There's good case for the Epa Kubasi, the center back, the kid. He hasn't missed a beat since then. They've conceded only one goal. That speaks to the high level of football these guys are playing. You know what I mean? So yes, we will say Mbappe might be the higher goal scorer, but the fact that he might not be playing the championship match might negate him being in that conversation, right? So it would be somewhere between Lionel Messi and I would say Rodri, because if Spain wins, Spain hasn't played with the point striker or number 9. They've been having to patch goals in here with Miguel Moreno or Yafaba and other people. They've been able to provide goals, so they might not be in that running. Harry Kane didn't play in the game. He didn't play in the championship match. He has left fewer goals than Mbappe and others, so he might not be considered. But if I was throwing it out there, if Spain win with a shutout, I would give the goalie to Una Simon.
Correct. Good choice.
tournament. Huh?
Good choice. Go ahead.
The young player of the tournament, Enzo Fernandez from our Chelsea, who won it a few 4 years ago, might give it to Paco Bassi, the center back from Spain. That is if Spain wins it, right? Now, Lionel Messi, I would argue there's a legitimate case for him being the golden boy. Just might not having, or just might not be able to win the highest goal scorer. You know what I mean? So that's one. Best defender, believe it or not, the pairing, center back pairing of Lisandro Martinez and Christian Romero. It could be any one of them. If FIFA is being gratuitous now to say, you know what, let's give Argentina something, even if they didn't win, right? But say Argentina go out there and put out a show and win it, it would be hard to argue against the fact that those players will be coming from the Abbey Celestes. So I'll go in that order. Again, Michael Olise has in the tournament, he started or even go ahead of Pelé with like 12 assists. That's a good showing for someone. He's probably in the running for the discussion for the Ballon d'Or. So it will be fascinating to see. Again, in 2022, it was clearly it was hands down. We could see it, but this tournament you saw these people came and deliver. You know what I mean? So it will be close to watch.
Beautiful point. Before I turn it over to the next, I'm going to go to Carrasco next. But before I do that, let me use my expertise to say that the goal score in the third place match does count toward the golden boot. So yes, Mbappe sits on 10 goals, Messi close second with 8, and followed by Haaland and the rest of the guys who have 7. I think Haaland has 7 and another person has 7. But in any event, yes, Mbappe leads the goal scoring. So my brother Carrasco, take it from there. Who you foresee are the top player that could be single out for top laurels in this World Cup, from defender, goalie, and what have you? Your choice.
Yeah, generally, I think Emery, right?
Ernie.
You know the man named outfield like Roberto. That man can be getting politica hata. They reached, they reached the policeman from California.
Yeah, okay, that is Roberto Niano. Yeah, but it's good to have you, man, and I appreciate your soccer knowledge, man.
Sorry, Ernest, can you mute? It will give a better feedback. I think your mic is open. Somebody mic give me feedback. Thank you. Go ahead, Carrasco.
Yeah, I appreciate your soccer knowledge. I think you have added value to the discussion. You know, and I've been watching this entire tournament from the beginning, and not only this tournament as a football lover, somebody who follows football a lot, both European competition and these kind of competitions. It is a hard thing to, at this stage, given the what we have witnessed from the current teams that are in the final, that is Spain and Argentina. And he did mention something very clearly that we need to take into consideration. If Argentina, that is if Argentina do manage to win this tournament, the defensive partner of Martinez and what is his name?
Christian Romero.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't take it away from them. Given from where Argentina has come from, and from a practically being eliminated from the tournament in both of their games, Egypt and that is that of England, coming from being eliminated from the tournament and maintaining the status of going to the final, that defensive partner, you can't take it away from them. And Messi, well, we all cry about Messi. Yeah, he's aging, and he's not mobile as compared to the Messi we knew 4, 5, 6 years ago. But his impact on the team, the way he has managed to unlock defense based on his pedestrian movement, is something that you can't take away. And I think if Argentina win this particular tournament, Messi against 10 to be voted the Ballon d'Or based on what he has given to the team, given his contribution to Argentina winning the tournament. When we go to Spain, look, Rodri, you don't see the work Rodri is normally involved with on the team. you can really see what he's doing. But when the man is the nuclear of Spain national team, he detects the pace of the game. When Spain is going through a very deep situation, it's people like Rodri they depend on to detect that movement, to detect the pace of the game and control the movement of the players. And he has exhibited that over the period of time to the extent where Spain has managed to concede one goal based on how they play, how they move the ball, and everything that they have done. Mikel Moreno then can come in last minute of time and do the finishing touch, and do every other thing. But players that have maintained that extent of Moreno then coming in and doing the damage is the lack of Rodri and Daniel Olmo. And, so it is a tough thing, but we're looking at from what I'm seeing, Rodri stand a very good chance in retaining his trophy. And Lamine Yamal has not really been up to that standard that we all see from Barcelona. That Lamine Yamal that we see from Barcelona, that kind of performance, that electrifying performance that we see from Barcelona, we have not seen it. So one game that is today the final, based on the expectation that is on him, based on the point that he wants to prove to the world, based on the photo that is circulating with him being in the top and Messi coming to him, and he wanting to show something to Messi. Yeah, there is the child that you saw, but we are at the bigger stage, and this child can prove a point to you that yes, I can deliver for my country. Based on that one game, and he giving the trophy to Spain based on those performance could also pull him into a pool position in making him the player of the tournament.
Beautiful point, Carrasco, and I like that you mentioned that Lamine Yamal could have a breakout game today. And I will skip my buddy and the CEO Alvin, and we'll take Abdul. Go ahead with your point, my brother. With your overall take on who you think should be considered for laurels.
Thank you very much. So I think two of the award has already been decided. That is like the golden boot. I think Mbappe has already taken it. Although Argentina has not scored.
So you don't think Messi can score 3 goals today?
Right. It's not up. It's still up for grabs.
I'm speaking. I'm saying although Argentina has not scored anything less than 2 goals in the whole tournament from the first game to today, they have scored 2 goals and above. And Messi has scored almost 80 to 90% of Argentinian goals. So except if Messi can score 2 goals, then he will be tied with Mbappe on goals and assists. Okay, but I think because it's a final game, it's not going to have a lot of goals involvement. So I think it's the golden boot is decided. I also feel that the golden gloves is also decided for Spain or keeper. Except if something terrible happened and he conceded 3 goals, then maybe people will start looking at other goalkeepers. For the young player of the tournament, if we want to be fair, we'll be looking at the Spanish defender, Kobasi. But apart from him, there are other young players who have put good performances in the tournament. There's a guy called Gilberto from Mexico. He's a 17-year-old kid in the Mayfield. He's very good.
Mora.
Yeah,
yes, Gilberto Mora. And then you look at Boadi from Morocco. He was another young player also, who put a lot in. And then if Lamine Yamal can put a very good performance tonight, looking at his name and FIFA, sometimes they are not too fair on things. He might be the young player of the tournament.
So,
okay?
Legend.
The Memphis agree with
the Memphis telling all now that
sometimes there are some decisions. Trust me. Sometimes there are some decisions that FIFA make. Everybody can. Like for example, I think Lamine took one of man of the match for Spain, about 2 of it. He was not the best player on the field, and he was awarded it. So we should be fair on these things. Even the decisions that they are calling in favor of Messi, They call so in favor of Ronaldo. They call so in
Okay,
favor of
move on
Mbappe.
now. Let's
All the
move
big
on. We
players,
want to
no,
go back.
let me change. All the big players are being somehow protected. We should understand that. So
Go
let
ahead,
us not
Chief.
make it here.
Go
It's a
ahead.
one-side
We're running
thing.
against
Go
time.
Now,
ahead.
let's go back to the player of the tournament. Before I announce who is the player of the tournament, for me, I think that is also decided. Why? Let's look at the semi-finalists, the last 4 teams. I feel that the player of the tournament is going to come from one of those 4 teams. That is Argentina, Spain, England, and France.
Yes, right.
But then look at their record. If we go by goals, the highest scorer on England is Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham with 7 goals apiece.
Right.
You got Mbappe. He's the highest scorer on Spain with 10 goals. You got Azerbaijan.
France, man.
I mean, for
Mbappe.
France. For Spain is I say
Oyabaya,
Baya. That's right.
Oyabaya.
Yeah. He's the highest scorer on Spain team. On Argentina, Messi is the highest scorer. Now you go to assists. On England team, you have Bukayo Saka and Gordon. They have the highest assists. On France team is Olise.
And he
Highest
leads the
assist.
entire tournament.
Exactly. On Spain is Dani Olmo and Cucurella. On Argentina is Lionel Messi again. Higher goal, higher assist on Argentina. If you go to big chances created, on England team, you got Declan Rice, you got Jude Bellingham. They are the biggest. Then on France is Olise. On Spain, Cucurella and Dani Olmo. On Argentina, Lionel Messi again. You go to key passes, you got Declan Rice. For England, you got Mbappe and Dembele. For France, you got how you call it, Dani Olmo. For Spain, you got Messi. So if you look at Argentina team, Messi dominate all the stats that leads to winning. Taking the team from the group stage, being that single player that the whole nation is riding on his back, reverting defeat to win. You can see all those games that Argentina almost lost. If it was not Messi, they wouldn't have done anything. You could see him, people thinking that he was tired. Look at England game. You see the 39-year-old man gave him the ball, requesting for it, for every ball was being played through him. That impact, for me, I think, win or loss, Messi is going to be the golden ball of the tournament. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Very, very salient points. And Alvin, if you wanted to take it from here before we switch the pendulum back to my man, Ernie, yeah.
No, I'll let you know the man at the football geniuses. So I can't
skip you for now.
Yeah, I can't do that.
So guys, let's look at something very important here, guys. So we're gonna look at performers and top performer and failures. So we saw the like of Germany, the top guns in work, or Brazil, the winners or country in terms of worker laurels, and Turkey, Holland. Those teams did not make the semis. So we're gonna tell me what are your biggest, or what were your biggest disappointment in terms of countries, and your underdogs who performed like the like of Morocco, who made it as far as past the quarters. So what would be your take on that? Who you think did not perform well that were expected to perform, and who you think did exceptionally well? I'll let you start, Ernie.
And we got about 10 minutes to go.
Right.
Sure, certainly. I think underwhelming performance, I would look at Germany, right? A lot of argument will be made for my Brazil because the way they performed, the way Brazil went out of the tournament, they did not show up. But again, Brazil hasn't had a team that can perform in of past. Brazil haven't relied on individual flares and quality. Together, when you put what Ancelotti tried to put together, they didn't really work out. He brought strikers with him. The second highest goal scorer in the Premier League, Igor Thiago went with him, played one game, he was out. The third high goal scorer from Chelsea, João Pedro, was never picked. Estevan, other players that could deliver for Brazil were not picked. So we could see why Brazil underperformed as a 5-time winner. Germany, though, on the end, is a different thing. Germany went with a full strength squad, and the manner in which they went out was very disappointing, especially we saw what the German teams have been relying to do. They won in 2014, and then they were unsuccessful in 2018. They came out in the first round, and so there was a lot of hope resting on them to deliver. So I would say for me, the top two would be Brazil, they underperform, and Germany, they might not wish to win. Now you talk about top performers, right? Did we say top performers or just
Yeah,
the
yeah,
team that
yeah.
were
I
under
mean, you
one?
can tie in. Yeah, who you won't give individual.
I
You can
said
just
individual
in
credit.
1 minute.
I would give individual credit to our AFCON nations, though, right? There was this discussion coming into the tournament that the more teams that are allowed into the tournament, the quality will be diminished. But then AFCON proved the otherwise. Of the 10 teams that came, 9 made it into the round of 32, and they did so playing good football. Despite the fact that African teams are known to kind of crumble under pressure, they
Right.
did deliver. The likes of Morocco, the likes of
Revert.
Cabo Verde,
Yeah.
they Egypt, they exerted themselves in a way that in years to come will look at AFCON and say, you know what, we got to be paying attention to what's going on over there. The program, the football, sporting program these guys are doing and making headwaves. Even Ghana went toe to toe with the semi-finalist England. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we can't look at that one performance and say, you know what, yeah, there's something that we just need to get a fine piece. Ivory Coast, y'all demand the other folks. And so I would say AFCON, I would give AFCON the credit as top performers. And then I would say underperforming would be the German national team as well as the Brazilian national team.
And I couldn't agree more. And I like the point that you made about your Brazil in defense. Vinicius is the higher goal scorer in this World Cup for Brazil, and he plays on the wing. So the point striker, they were not as impressive. Carrasco.
You're muted.
I think you're muted, Carrasco.
Definitely, I couldn't agree more. But I would start with Turkey. Turkey before the tournament, they were considered as the dark horse in the entire tournament, but their performance was, below. They could not even manage to qualify from out of the group stage. It was something that was really, really, really discouraging. And even South Korea. South Korea was a team that before the tournament, there were a lot of expectations. They were considered as one of the teams that were really push, for the good of the game. But again, they were early on crashed out of the tournament based on this opponent. And the last two would be Brazil and Germany. A footballing nation like Brazil, every tournament that Brazil or Germany go into, it is an expectation that they will go to the final. Every tournament, specifically Brazil, every tournament that Brazil participate in based on the credential of the team, they are considered as one of the favorite. But their performance in this tournament, judging the selection of the team, some of the players that were left out of the team, and Vinicius Junior, who played on the wing of the team, is the highest goal scorer on the team, is something that was really, really disastrous. And so I would consider Germany, Brazil, Turkey, and South Korea as being the underperformer in this tournament.
And I think I can add one to it without even
go for it, my brother.
The team that I was really disappointed in was Tunisia from Africa. Yeah, they I don't know how they qualified. I don't know how they got there, but they did not do anything at all. They were very poor in their performance. The entire management staff, the team, no energy. They fell flat. And even though you can't say Africa, but they qualified and they deprive other good teams of coming, and they never show up. They just came there and did what they did and they went back. They crashed out of the tournament without even the tournament starting.
I couldn't agree more. They are top 10 team in Africa, so they could have done more. And my brother Abdul, let's hear your take.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I think I was very much disappointed in Tunisia and Senegal. Senegal going to the tournament as African defending champ. Although the two teams had some issue outside of football, because for Tunisia, after their first game, they sacked their coach and they appointed a new coach. For Senegal, their coach had not signed contract for 2 years. They had issue of unpaid, but at least they disappointed me a lot for Africa. For Europe, Turkey was so horrible. Yeah, they were horrible.
In
For
my tongue.
Brazil, trust me, since Germany beat Brazil 7, they have not come to themselves. So I didn't expect anything much, from Brazil. But the surprise of the tournament for me, I think Cape Verde is one of those things. Canada and the USA, they put up very good performances in the tournament. It's just that they didn't have the quality of players. But if you look at how compact the teams were, the ball coordination, the unity in the team, I think they were okay. And if you look at Spain and Argentina, for me, apart from Argentina, right? But the both of them did not start the tournament well. Even Spain, all we say in Spain, they not even beat Cape Verde. They struggle against Cape Verde. The same way with Argentina, struggle against Cape Verde. And but Spain really picked up from her last 3 games. And so which I think we're going to see a better Spain in tonight's game. But when we talk about top performer for me, I would want to look at Cape Verde. They are the surprise of the tournament. Unfortunately, they are in Liberia zone for the African Cup of Nations qualifier.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
So guys, other than France 98, I think Senegal tend to play very well in AFCON and on the world stage. This team, I didn't foresee anything big for them, and it showed. I'm one of those who were disappointed by their performance at the World Cup. And you're right, USA and Canada did not have the pedigree of player to match the Top Guns to go far, but the fighting spirit and all of that, they were very impressive. So I think on the note, we'll come to be drawing the curtain. So BK, I want you to take it and see where you can come in, my brother.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to say thanks to all of you, Ernest, and the man Carrasco, Corey, Roberto, the man we had in that Ernie, that Roberto thing that Facebook, Abdul. Legend.
Ali, I know the man we need to.
Yeah, I gave you cool. I gave you cool. So I hope
I'm an alias.
Yeah, this is gonna be the start. We look forward to having you guys on here again as we continue. When the EPL starts, we hope to bring you guys on here, on a Sunday or Saturdays, whenever. Talk about a game before, talk about a game after. A lot of folks are interested in this, and we have been relayed on several radio stations in Liberia too as well. So people want to hear from you guys, learn about soccer, talk about it in details. But I'm just excited, and I want to say thank you guys so much. We are all getting ready for the game now. So I want to say thanks, and we look forward to having all of you here again.
Thank you.
And one, I mean, it's a shame I came late, but this discussion, there's a lot
like
we
a party
go
statement time,
into.
because you have like 4 minutes making a party statement.
Sure.
Yeah, they get a party statement 1 minute each.
Okay, so go ahead, Roberto.
Sure, thank you. Nice having us on here. Like I said, I came in late. I just got from church, but there are a lot of other things we could have, as time goes by, we can discuss. Like for instance, officiating, right? The fans, how did they make this work? Because every now and then you look at the last World Cup to now, you see like a spectacle, a celebration of culture, all kinds of things that you can see and say, you know what? The game has changed for long before, like we used to watch it. Now you look there, you see the orange, the Dutch when they're playing, they take the whole block. The Scottish when they're playing, it looks more like almost like a Olympic spectacle. So it's a shame that it's coming to a close, but we look forward to the next 4 years to see what happens, and then who are the next breakout stars that we can be discussing in the next 4 years time. Again, thanks for having me on. Really appreciate you guys, and we look forward to being in several of these discussions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you again. Thank you. I think it's a perfect discussion for the preparation for the World Cup final, to keep the euphoria, even though there are a lot of people that are listening currently, they're not at the World Cup, but this kind of conversation can draw them closer to the World Cup and create the excitement, and it's something that we look forward to, especially like Avi said, the commencement of the Premier League and other tournaments. We can always come here to give our small football knowledge. Follow legend then, follow Roberto then.
We got a Chelsea man. We got Abdul at Chelsea man too. We got Arsenal man, and me and my
brother. Abdul, and the rest of the other people.
Sorry, Liverpool man.
It's a good one, and we anticipate a very good final. But equally, are going for the Spain win today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Kalaska. Mr. Moba.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I want to look at other things other than football. I think this is one of the best tournaments of recent times. It started very much underrated with a whole lot of political things around, and people thought America was not going to be fair. But between you and myself, there had not been a game that I saw an empty stadium. All the stadiums were full. And can you imagine people paying up to $8,000 US for ticket? And the stadiums are full. So I think America did well. And anytime FIFA going broke, just host a World Cup in America. I think that would be the good thing. And the fan of the tournament, I think, is the Dutch. You know, the guys they just
The
Norwegians, guys, look. And another thing I saw for this World Cup that really I would miss is before the game starts, they count down. It made the World Cup so beautiful. You know. But all in all, we expect a very good game, two tough teams, although I support Argentina, but anything can happen. There are two tactical teams. Thank you.
Legend, before you close, 2 minutes left, I will conclude and then let the CEO to take it. So, frankly,
I want you to add this to your conclusion, though. I want you to add this.
I'm concluding, and then the CEO can take it. So, this has been a very spirited show. Great points by all the panelists, and I would say here this has been the most attended World Cup. The last time I saw something like that in the United States, I was still in Liberia, 1996 Olympic. If you all remember, Nigeria defeated Brazil to achieve such a huge feat, and America took to soccer. So I'm glad the game has evolved considering all here in the USA. I want to say thanks for all those who watched, all those who contributed via telephone calls. And my brother, I couldn't be more appreciative of you bringing me to do what I did in the past. I was very passionate, but I appreciate it a lot.
This is your home now. Thank you so much. I was going to have you speak to the fact that our president has been talking about sports, talking about the calls they've been making, and let
me take 1 minute to even tie something in. So, Carrasco, you may not have this knowledge, but during the 2006 World Cup and African Cup, Cloud TV was the biggest TV station, and I was the one that they used. I was not employed at full disclosure, but I was the one who presented on both TV and radio with two of like the finest sportscaster today. Wule Bidel, my friend and brother, and Benjamin who runs Intel Sports. So we did a formidable job, a very beautiful job.
Wule Bidel,
Wule Bidel, that's my buddy, my right hand buddy. And
is he mad at joining BKS?
I just want you to know that your boss. You always gonna.
By the way, he's a Bannersvillian. He's from Bannersville.
Yeah.
A lot of good thinking in Bannersville. Let the record respect that.
Thank you guys so much, man. It's been a wonderful
guys.
show.
Honestly, it's good. It's good being here with you guys. Roberto is good for the first time. Aside from the Facebook interaction, just in passing, it's good that we normally come here, share this kind of movement. I think something that we need to build on. And Legend,
we'll do more EPL.
Thank you to you guys. Man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll do more EPL. You guys have a good one, man. Good luck to Spain. See you guys.
All right, gentlemen. Good luck, Spain. You guys have a wonderful day.